Dalton, Alex just said that you had some pretty animated conversations with him to lock back in and grip it and rip it. What did you see from him that, caused you to say those things and go out there?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a high energy guy, so any piece of confidence I can throw his way, I know it's just going to help him at the end of the day. And yeah, it's not a lot of guys out there that you can go up there and just pound their chest or something and expect them to respond the way you want. Yeah, I just thought he was missing his fastball up, and I knew it had to be an adjustment he could make with his delivery. And yeah, I wasn't really worried of him being able to make a big pitch in a big spot. He's done that multiple times in his career. It was just a boost of confidence, really. Just, hey, you have the chance to close this game out right now, and don't let it go another inning, and allow yourself to build confidence off of that.
You were giving Ohtani a lot of feedback, especially after the first 4 innings. Mm-hmm. What did you see from him in those first 4, and how did things kind of get away from him in the 5th?
I think he's fine. I thought he pitched the ball really, really well. Yeah, we ran into a little bit of trouble in the 5th. I think the easy way to look at it is we gave up a leadoff walk. Leadoff walks never really tend to go your way as a defense, as a pitching staff, and trying to guide a game behind the plate. So it makes your situation a little tougher trying to get out of that hole. But no, I don't think we could dive too far into it with Shohei. I thought he threw the ball well. Like you said, he ran into a little trouble in the 5th, but I don't think it was any worry with stuff. That's a pretty good offense that knows how to put runs on the board, and that's the offense we're going to face in October. So I think essentially he did his job. At the end of the day, we put up more runs on the board than they did, and we won the baseball game. Obviously, we expect close to perfection out of Show. Every time he goes out there, so does he out of himself. But there's no piece to worry at all. Obviously, I think I can build a little better relationship moving forward based on what's happened. Whether we get hit around here, hit around there, I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think it's just a learning lesson for both of us.
Could he finish the pitches with the blister, because he was getting a lot of swing and miss early on, and then we started to see the blood in the 5th?
Yeah, I didn't ask him too much about the blisters on his finger. Obviously, yeah, you see the blood, it's bleeding a little bit. He's dealt with it his last couple, but by no means do we want to put blame on a blister. Like I said, I'm going to talk to him. We're going to build off of this one. Obviously, it's great that we could win a baseball game like that and sweep a team that's as good as they are.
Those conversations with Alex, how much of that is just for you, part of the growth process and being more comfortable up here to be able to kind of know what those kind of situations call for as a catcher?
Yeah, I think you just pick and choose your people you do it with, honestly. You have to understand the person that pitcher is on the mound, in the heat of the moment. How do they react in a big spot? Do they get even more locked in? Do they tighten up? And either one's okay, but I think it's our job to kind of understand that and understand what we need to say to get them back into the zone.
What's the decision-making process when you have a full count with the bases loaded in that spot?
You go to what you think he can put in the zone. You by no means want to walk a guy like that. Left on left, you have the advantage as the pitching staff. I think you just go to whatever pitch that you think he can land in zone and give us the best chance to obviously put weak contact forward or miss.
Seems like Ohtani was throwing a lot of curveball, more than usual. Was it a game plan, or because of maybe he has any issue?
I think it varies team to team. I think some teams handle those pitches better, some teams handle sweepers better than curveballs, and you just kind of pivot off of that. I don't think it was any preference of what he felt or what he was comfortable with. I honestly just think it was, hey, this is the better option between the two right now, and we're going to stick with it.
Your challenge, bottom of the 4th inning, extended the inning to get a run across. Did you challenge because the umpire hesitated and that maybe you thought he had some doubt?
No, I challenged because I thought it was a ball. But in the moment, it's you challenge immediately because your eyes just kind of gauge it to be a ball out of hand. And then once I challenged, I'm like, wow, we only have one challenge right now. I can accept a strikeout and keep a challenge as a defensive side of things, obviously for our pitching staff later in the game. So it was just one of those things, well, I better not be wrong. And if I'm wrong, then I kind of put us in a hole to be able to challenge a pitch moving forward.
Thank you.
I mean, you talked about figuring out how to use the challenge system. How much of that is just being able to make that split-second decision?
I think it's just kind of second nature almost. Everybody in here has played this game for a really long time, so you have a pretty good understanding of what the zone is. And so, like I said, he threw the pitch out of hand. I kind of anticipated what he had thrown, and I thought it was up. I thought it was up and away, so I challenged it. And obviously, like everyone saw, I had a little bit of second thought in there, but yeah, it worked out. Went